99-cent only stores are closing. All 371 of them. Let's discuss. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, whatever time it is where you are. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another coffee rant with Dano and Frank, our Patriot Bald Eagle. Tonight we are drinking Dunkin' coffee. If you have to hit pause on this video to get your coffee together, whatever beverage you deem necessary, go ahead and do that now, as this will be a lengthy discussion. Guys, we've been talking about this for a long time. It looks like the time has come. I know a lot of our viewers on the channel here who have been with the channel for a long time that shop at the 99-cent only stores. And they span over 4 states now. I believe they used to be in a lot of other places. We used to have 99 centers around here. Not sure if it's the same store, but this does affect California, Arizona, Nevada, and Texas. So still out west, and in areas where prices are absolutely insane. Here we're losing 371 total stores of the 99-cent only stores. It's looking like it's going to cover about 14,000 employees. 14,000. And I guess the liquidations start today. We're going to go into this here. I'm going to read a little bit from this news article from CBS News. Their headline reads, 99-cent only stores closing all 371 locations. Liquidation sales start Friday. So I assume that's today, April 5th, 2024. I'm going to read a little bit here. They go on to say the operators of the 99 cents only store announced Thursday they will shut down all 371 of the locations throughout 4 states, with liquidation sales starting Friday. So that has to be today. This coming from the CEO, quote, this was an extremely difficult decision and is not the outcome we expected or hoped to achieve. Interim company CEO Mike Simonicic, S-I-M-O-N-C-I-C, the CEO of the 99 cent store only. Quote, unfortunately, the last several years have presented significant and lasting challenges in the retail environment, including the unprecedented impact of the pandemic, shifting consumer demand, rising levels of shrink. That's just what they have, rising levels of shrink, so I assume that's shrinkflation. Persistent inflationary pressures, right? And other things, all of which have greatly hindered the company's ability to operate. They say macroeconomic headwinds. That is what they said there. Persistent inflationary pressures and other macroeconomic headwinds, all of which have greatly hindered the company's ability to operate. Now, we said with Dollar Tree and with them closing 1,000 of their owned Family Dollar stores and a few Dollar Trees mixed in there, that was the beginning. We have even been talking about this. Some of our viewers have said that it looked like a lot of the 99 centers that you shop at, the 99 cent only stores, look like they were making a move to close. Well, that question has been answered now. And there are articles on this everywhere. I felt like the CBS News website gave the most information, mostly where the stores are located. That's what I was looking for, because that was not, I did not see it anyway listed in USA Today. Quote, we deeply appreciate the dedicated employees, customers, partners, and communities who have collectively supported 99 cent only stores for decades. Now, they started back in 1982, so it's been like 40 years. 40 years. I mean, this is terrible. I hate hearing this news. It's absolutely terrible. And for, especially like out in California and some other Nevada, like prices out there are absolutely insane. A lot of people, rely on some of these stores to get by. And it's like, and with more stores closing, I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is what we've been talking about for the last couple years. A lot of these stores were going to get outpriced. We originally talked about Dollar Tree getting outpriced. What's happening? They're raising prices and closing stores. So, we'll have to see as we go on. If you live close to one of these 99 centers, I would recommend you getting to one of these places quickly while they're liquidating some of their sales. Maybe you can get some good deals. Stock up on some of these things because it is going away forever. The move will impact all company locations in California, Arizona, Nevada, and Texas. The operators are based in Commerce. According to the company, it has partnered with Hilco Real Estate to facilitate the liquidation of all merchandise along with, quote, certain fixtures, furnishings, and equipment at the company store. So they're selling everything. They're selling everything in there, different shelves and stuff, and you better believe there's going to be a lot of people in there wanting to buy that stuff. Company officials said they conferred with financial and legal advisors in hopes of finding a way to continue operating, and that ends there. Quote, following months of actively pursuing these alternatives, the company ultimately determined that an orderly wind down was necessary and the best way to maximize the value of 99-cent only stores' assets, according to a company statement. The 99-cent stores were founded in 1982, and that is it. And then I'm going to go to USA Today, where we saw originally, because I wanted to read the stuff about the employees. A lot of this stuff's kind of broken up. I think it just depends on who got what information. They go on to say a couple things. No timeline given for closures here on USA Today's website. The company has not provided a timeline for the closures of its stores across the U.S. or said how many employees would be losing their jobs. Well, if they're all closing, I mean, aren't they all losing their jobs? I don't know. USA Today has reached out to 99 cents only for comment. And then it goes on to say executives worked with financial and legal advisors to find a credible alternative to mass closures, but could not reach a solution, according to the news release. So, yes, I would be looking for a job as fast as humanly possible. Hopefully you have been given more of a notice than we have right here today, right? Let's see, quote, the company ultimately determined that an orderly... Okay, so this is the same thing from the CEO here. Somewhere I read something about 14,000 employees. I don't know, I read through a bunch of these. And it wouldn't be surprising if that is the total amount of employees. But either way, all 371 stores of these 99-cent only stores are closing. But we need to talk about something else. Now, we have seen several places that if they're doing everything they can. They're doing everything they can to stay afloat. Now, as to where they won't admit this, Dollar Tree and some of these other places are probably hurting. They're probably hurting. A lot of these stores that haven't done well or aren't doing well because of price increases. We said a little over a year ago when Dollar Tree went up to $1.25 that it was going to really affect people. Well, I think part of what we're seeing here is that, for people especially that live day to day or week to week, paycheck to paycheck, right? A lot of people, it doesn't take too much more to push you in the direction of, hey, I can actually save more money here if I spend a little bit more money, right? So if you're saving that, if you're training yourself to save, to buy sales at another store, you're going to ultimately get more and pay less. You're going to ultimately pay less, right? We were talking about the other day how a can of beans at Dollar Tree is $1.25. Well, it's 82 cents right now at Walmart. Most of the beans and stuff at Aldi are 76 cents. Dakota's Pride, yeah, 76 cents. Still 76 cents. I was just at Aldi today. So tomorrow, yes, we have a video we are putting out where we went shopping at Aldi. I found some really good deals. Found some good Aldi Saver deals. Better deals than what you're going to find at places like Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General, and I think more people are shopping at these places, which is now causing this to happen. We said this was going to happen a long time ago. Did I think all of these stores were going to start closing? Not really. I mean, I know places like out in Canada, we have, like I said before, earlier in the video here, we have a lot of viewers that shop at the 99-cent only store. I know some of you that shop at the ones in Texas. I know a lot of you that shop at the ones in California. I mean, because you have to, right? So at some of these things, at some of these costs of the companies closing and everything, we're not just losing jobs for people. We're having to change our complete livelihood, right? We're having to change things around. It's why we always talk about preparation, because of events like this. So that if you're stocked up on things, at least you got enough to get by until you can find out other options. And, I don't really know where the future is going to take us. All I know is what today is and what we need to prepare for, what we need to make sure that we're preparing for as we go along. We're going to continue to see things like this. We're going to continue to see stores that we've been shopping at for 40 years go down the toilet, because inflation and everything else has really led our country into the ground when it comes to be able to afford things. And we need to somehow learn to pick ourselves back up and make sure that we're doing the things that we need to do to provide for ourselves and our families, even our friends, and preach this message. Spread this to your friends and family. Send this video to your friends and family. Share our information on your Facebook or your news feeds or things like that, so that we can get the message out here that this is happening. It's not a joke anymore. It's not in your imagination. All of these things are closing for whatever reasons that they give, that a CEO gives. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Oh, well, they were having hard times. Sure, everybody's having hard times. And it's not that I don't feel for them, okay? I feel for the people who have to shop there, right? We talk about these things all the time, I don't just go to one or two different stores. I go to multiple, even if some people on the channel don't like some of the stores that I go to. Some people don't have a choice. And you need to remember that. Now, I go to places that sometimes I wouldn't frequently shop at, or, whether it's something that has to do with another or some different agenda going on or whatever. It's irrelevant to me and on the channel, because we have thousands of viewers that shop at some of these places. And anywhere I can go to get the message across that, hey, these prices are going up, I'm hoping that people are paying attention, because we have been, not only have we been doing this for years, but we've seen a steady increase in different items that you would never expect to go up in price, and we see it every week. So, guys, I'm just saying, we got to continue to get the message out here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure, even if you're not subscribed, even if you're not a want-to-be subscriber or anything, just listen to the message. Listen to the message, because it's only gonna get worse. And I hate to say it like that. You guys know that I'm an optimistic person. You guys know that I don't like talking like this. But we're seeing it every day. Look at the recalls. Look at the different food recalls. I mean, I can't keep up with it anymore. I can't. I can't keep up with it anymore. There are so many. There are so many things that are going on that you just think to yourself, why? There's so many accidents happening in these plants, in these food plants. We talked about the glass in the rice. How's that happen? And we talked about this in a live show. So if you happen to miss the live show, basically there was a Emerald rice 50-pound bags. There was a huge recall because of glass found in the bags. And the salmonella, don't even get me started on that. I mean, I couldn't even spell salmonella until a year ago. I mean, yeah, it's been around. It's been around, but how frequent is it now? And it's not just because you're just hearing it from me. It's because it's all over the news. The news, the main media is talking about this now, right? It's gotten so big, so many people are talking about it, that it's on your television. That's got to tell you something. I mean, even things that we always talk about stocking up on, different grains, wheats. You know, we've heard of shortages of rice, shortages of wheats. What's being affected? The wheat, the rice. You can't make this stuff up, guys. You can't. You can't. And you don't have to go far to do the research. And that's the scary thing. When you open up your laptop, or you get on your phone, or you start looking at these things, it's like, this should be a little harder to find. And that's not a complaint, okay? I'm just saying, like, this usually wasn't covered by massive media. Now it is. Now it is. And you know, these are the things. And back to the Cheerios and the Quaker and all these other different recalls that we've heard about, and the Chlormequat chemicals out overseas and everything. And if you're new hearing this, you know, take anything that we talk about in this and just Google it, and you will have a plethora of information right in front of your face. If ever you question anything we talk about on this channel, I ask you to look it up. Don't just take my word for it. Look it up. Do a little bit of research. Because, guys, I'll tell you what, it's happening. These stores are closing in droves now. We had a 99 center. We used to have a couple of them. This was back before Dollar Tree and all that. I don't think it was the same store, though. I think it was owned by different people. I'm not really sure. If you're from the Cincinnati area, you probably remember the 99 centers. We had them, you know, they were scattered out. We did have Family Dollar and all that back then, which Dollar Tree has since bought out Family Dollar. I think that happened back in 2015 or 2016, which is why when you see there's been some questions on that. Dollar Tree not selling Family Dollar, closing a lot of different Family Dollars. Dollar Tree owns Family Dollar now. So if you were one of the ones that missed that little bit was for you. But guys, it's just something that we always talk about on the channel here. And that is, one, buy up sales as you see them. And I know it's harder and harder to do that, because it's like, I look at things and it's like, there's so many things that I'm not covering anymore, because I can't sit here and feel good about telling you, hey, buy this box of Cheerios. They're selling 2 of them and you're getting 3 free. Something's up with that. Yet they refuse to put a recall on it. Look it up. Look up Cheerios and Chlormequat. Look up Quaker and Chlormequat. Like, just think chlorine, right? Chlormequat. Okay? I'm not going to spell it out for you. I'm going to make this video easy. I'm not going to edit much, if anything. But yeah, this really kind of frustrated me today. We knew it was coming. But I didn't think it was going to be all of them. I didn't think they were going to go completely out of business. Like, that is the shock. That is the shock factor that I don't know. And for those of you who have sent me emails from 99, I love them. They're beautiful looking stores, at least the ones that a lot of our viewers have sent me photos of. And it's just a shame. It's a shame. Will new companies step in? Will someone else come in? Probably, but it's not going to be everything 99 cents. Honestly, I'm surprised they've lasted this long. They were able to work out deals, different shrinkflated. It's funny they talked about shrink. They didn't use the word shrinkflation, but they just said shrink. Okay, so they must have a lot of products that have shrunk in size, just like Dollar Tree. I mean, I've shown in this room tons of products that I have bought from Dollar Tree that have shrunk every time we go. I don't, more a year ago when we noticed it, don't really point too much about it now, because now it's all about, well, can we find the product? We have a lot of new viewers that are coming in from older videos that I did a year ago where we had a lot of empty shelves in grocery stores. People are searching for these things. That is why. We see some of these items disappear. You know, someone said the other day, what am I worried about jelly and jam for? When I was pointing it out at Kroger, and there's inconvenience stickers everywhere. And if you don't know what the inconvenience stickers are, they're the little blue tags that Kroger puts up basically because they don't have any, and they're just saying sorry for the inconvenience. Whether they can get an order in, whether they're getting any more, either way, they don't have them. Okay? So, to lay that to rest, it's not just about the jelly and the jams. It's about, why is this not coming in again? What is causing this same product that was gone off the shelves a year ago to not be coming back in again? Specifically taken from a Kroger video that I did over a year ago when the jelly was gone. No grape jelly anywhere. And that was during a time where we followed up with other videos of hundreds of other products that were disappearing off the shelves. That is why I mention that and I make it an issue. Because one thing goes away, something else can follow, and then something else can follow. We need to pay attention. That way, you know, if you go to the store and you can say, well, Dano told me to buy it. We have plenty. There's plenty at my store, but I better buy one or two because chances are the next time I come, it might be gone. Does that sound familiar? We've had a lot of viewers that have talked about that. I remember back when I first started doing this and covering all of the different prices and all the different empty shelves in the stores, all the stuff that was flying off the shelves and not coming back. There were people who thought, I mean, the thing is that I always show you. So if you can't tell me that I'm lying or any of this stuff, because I'm showing you that it's gone, right? I'm not just sitting here in my room, in my office here saying it's gone. Sorry, we can't find it. No. I am showing you what's going on. I have documented this back from when it started. So any questions, you can go back a couple years and you can see where the first wave of empty shelves at Kroger, Walmart, Meijer, Target, all of them. Target was actually a better one where we were actually finding products that we needed to get by because Kroger and these other stores didn't have them at that time. And stuff wasn't coming in for months. People tend to forget that stuff. That's why I'm glad, not just for our channel here and our channel growth that we have gotten, and thank you all for all of our new subscribers, returning viewers, and everyone, but I'm glad that we have just documented this. That we have a complete Dano documentary of everything that has gone on since this first started. So we learn from our mistakes. We learn that, hey, you know what? This might be gone for months. You know, I was talking about the rice months ago. Have we had an issue with rice? Not really. But I know some of you out there were. So we're still going to talk about it. I'm still going to look at the stores to see if the prices are going up, which shockingly they haven't. They did about a year ago, but they've kind of leveled off. Okay? And I apologize for getting a little overheated in this conversation. But guys, it's these things, like we've always talked about, everything has a domino effect. We hear this about Dollar Tree. We hear this about the 99 Center. These value stores are collapsing because they can't keep up, right? Now, Dollar Tree, yes, maybe years ago started buying up too many stores, right? I mean, there are just Dollar Trees and Family Dollars out the wazoo. I mean, they are everywhere. So to see 1,000, excuse me, to see 1,000 of them close out of like 16,000 stores, I mean, I'm not too surprised here, right? And from what I understand, a lot of employees that have worked at Family Dollars, at least at the ones that are local to us, they're able to work at other jobs at Family Dollars or Dollar Tree, which is great, 99 Center is closing all of them. So all of these employees are going to be left without a job. Maybe, maybe it wasn't very clear whether they're going to try and help these people get another job. And whatever the number is, I saw somewhere, I went through a bunch of articles, probably should have wrote that down, but there was somewhere that it said, somewhere like, it was 371 stores, 14,000 employees. So that sounds like a lot of employees for 371 stores, but especially for a 99 center. But I don't know how those 99 cent only stores work, right? I don't know how many people are working there. Not really sure the layout. I know a couple photos that people have sent me the store looks pretty massive. Looks like a lot of things. I would have loved to have visited one of those stores. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get the opportunity. And it's sad, guys. It's sad because I know how many of our viewers and how many more tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people have shopped at these stores over the years, and we're not going to be able to do that anymore. So we're going to have to figure it out. We're going to have to get creative. Who's been on the channel long enough? Remember a couple years ago, we couldn't find anything? Empty shelves everywhere. Prices going crazy. And then I remember after the crazy initial price increases 6 months later where it was like, these prices have doubled. They have doubled. For what are we going to do? We figured it out. We figured it out. We'll figure it out again. We'll figure it out together. And we're going to make sure that we are checking everything as we go along so that we can help save you as much money as possible. Maybe find some new things. Make sure you let us know what you feel about this down in the comments. Make sure, if you have been to one of these 99 centers, let us know your experience, which I know we do have a lot of viewers. Hopefully this video gets out to a lot of people who have shopped at the 99 cent only stores, but I don't know, guys. I feel bad for all the employees, all the people involved, the people who are already struggling, that this is just going to cause an extra headache in a time to where it's like every day seems to be a headache in all grocery stores and stores. But we will get through it. Again, feel free to share our message with everyone. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We will continue to keep you in the know of everything going on. I don't know. We'll just have to keep moving forward and just expect more of this stuff to happen. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. Have a great night.